Dog 2017. The year of the rooster starts on 28th of February and will be a variable one for the dog. Progress will not always be easy and he could also face some disappointments, but this does not necessarily mean it will be a bad year. There will be some happy times in between some of the vexations, and the year will also leave a powerful legacy which the dog will be able to build on in the future. In setting about his activities, the dog does, though, need to liaise closely with others as well as be mindful of their views. He does have set ways and often firm ideas, and he could sometimes find himself at odds with others as a result. The rooster year does require him to tread carefully. This particularly applies to his work. Although the dog will continue to set about his activities with commitment and verve, he does need to be aware of prevailing attitudes as well as adapt to any changes that may be introduced. This is not a year for digging his heels in or appearing too inflexible. However, while there is this need for care, the dog can still do himself a lot of good. Whenever there is an opportunity for him to further his experience, whether through training, taking on other duties or covering for colleagues, he should make the most of it. Not only will it be helpful now, but it could also open up possibilities for the future. For those dogs who are seeking work or keen to change the type of work they do, this will be a significant year. Although obtaining a new position will not be easy and many will face disappointments in their quest, with persistence, they may well secure what can prove to be an important position. In some cases this will be very different from what they have done before, but it will give them a good chance to extend their skills as well as discover new strengths. Again, what is accomplished this year can be important in the longer term. March, May, August and October could see some interesting work developments. This will also be a good year for the dog to further his personal interests, and whether developing existing interests or taking up new ones, he will again find what he does satisfying and beneficial. Activities which allow the dog to draw on his ideas and express himself in some way could be especially pleasurable, while dogs with musical interests, and many dogs do have a good ear for music, will find this an excellent year to further their talents. As far as money matters are concerned, though, this is a year for care. In particular, whenever he is involved in any large purchase or transaction, the dog does need to check the terms carefully as well as be aware of the obligations he may be taking on. Similarly, when dealing with financial forms, he needs to be thorough and prompt. To delay or not give the matter adequate attention could result in problems and in some cases additional expense. The dog should also be wary of lending to others or being too trusting in certain situations. This is a year for keeping his wits about him and managing his resources carefully. This need for care also extends to the dog's home life, and throughout the year he would do well to be open with his thoughts as well as prepared to discuss any matters concerning him or any arrangements that need to be made. By consulting others, not only will he find they are better able to help, but he may also avert a possible difference of opinion. Also, a certain openness on his part will lead to a better rapport with others. Over the year there will certainly be much in his home life that will bring the dog pleasure. This includes interests and projects that can be carried out with others as well as entertaining friends or relations, going to social events or away for a short break or holiday. Busy though the dog's family life might be, it will contain many rewarding times. As usual, the dog may be selective in his socializing over the year, but when he does go out, whether to meet friends, attend parties or go to other social occasions, he will often thoroughly enjoy himself as well as welcome the chance to unwind and have a good time. However, if at any time he should find himself in a tricky social situation, he does need to watch what he says. There is a danger that an inadvertent comment could cause problems, and in some situations tact and discretion would be wise. For the unattached dog and those who are seeking more companionship, there will certainly be many opportunities to meet others, but where affairs of the heart are concerned, the dog would do well to let any new relationship develop gradually rather than be too hasty. This way both people will have more time to get to know the other and the relationship will have a stronger basis as a result. For meeting others and socializing, February and June to August are particularly favorable times. Overall, although the rooster year may not be the